Alright, listen up, you little sad excuses for romantics. Let me break it down for you, because clearly, some of you need a reminder. You're sitting here, face painted, red nose on, giant shoes laced up, wondering, why did they ghost me? What did I do wrong? Let me tell you something. The second you start asking those questions, you've already pulled on the clown shoes. Listen, sweetheart, closure is a luxury you're not going to get. No one owes you anything. Least of all, an explanation for why they slipped out of your life like smoke. You wanna know why they ghosted you? Because they could. It's as simple as that. They didn't ghost you because you're unlovable or too much. They ghosted because it was easy. Welcome to 2024, where people disappear faster than a cheap vodka hangover. And here you are, desperately trying to make sense of something that doesn't deserve your time. Get a grip. They're gone. And the best thing you can do now is act like it doesn't even matter. In fact, be thankful. They just showed you exactly how little they were worth. Let's get real for a second. They didn't disappear because you're too complicated, too needy, or too emotional. No, they ghosted because they don't have the backbone to handle a real person. And the second it got too real, poof, they vanished. So now, instead of spending your precious energy wondering why, spend it on something that actually matters, like learning a new hobby for your peace of mind, reading for self-improvement, or maybe hitting the gym. Get stronger, faster, and meaner. Because babe, this is a game of survival. Dating today is like a battleground, and you're out here trying to offer someone a rose when you should be sharpening your knife. So, what if they ghosted you? Ghost them right back. Disappear without a trace. Don't post sad little stories on Instagram about self-worth or knowing your value. Nobody cares. That's right, I said it. Nobody cares about your performative self-pity. If anything, that makes you look even more desperate. You know who wins in these scenarios? The one who acts like they couldn't care less. Power move, darling. Get over it. Move on. You're not some tragic hero in a Shakespeare play. You're just another person in the trenches of online dating. So stop acting like it's the end of the world because one person didn't text you back. What? Are they the last human alive? Is your self-worth so fragile that one ghoster can shatter it? You ever heard of Anabasis? Let me give you a quick history lesson. Back in the day, during the March of the 10,000, Xenophon and his army were trapped in enemy territory, starving, facing hardship after hardship. Now, if they had just sat there crying, gloating about how unfair the situation was, or praying for some magical rescue, they would have been wiped out, every last one of them. Instead, they picked up their swords and kept fighting, kept marching. They didn't waste time complaining or asking why they were suffering. They survived because they fought through it, took control, and never let the enemy see them sweat. Do you really think begging for answers is gonna make someone respect you? Please, letting them think they're important enough to make you lose sleep. Don't give them that satisfaction. Go silent, go cold, go full ghost on them. When they come crawling back after their little fling fails, don't even bother to open the message. That's the only revenge you'll ever need. No, really, I'm serious. It's not about cold indifference or pretending to be tough. It's about genuinely realizing that you don't need anyone to complete you. Not everyone is gonna see your worth. That's fine. You're not for everyone. The brutal part, accepting that. The inspirational part, understanding that it doesn't make you any less valuable. So, when that ghost comes knocking, don't just ignore them to be petty. Ignore them because you've outgrown them, because you've built a life so rich, so fulfilling that the absence of one flaky person doesn't even register on your radar. It's not about making them feel small. It's about making yourself feel big, not out of spite, but because you've realized that your happiness was never dependent on their presence in the first place. Now, that's the real power move, and that's how you win.